Hello, Frags of Beer family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Zaymont, also known as Trevor on social media or Beard Wizard Man, whichever you prefer. You can find the links to all of that in the video description below, how to find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that stuff. So today we're going to do something a little different, but before I do, let me tell you the best way to support this channel is to click that red subscribe button. We need 61 more of you to get to 1,000. Just join the Frags of Beer family, click that button, and when I get to 1,000, I'm going to give away 10 copies of my novel, Embers of Liberty. Some of those will be physical copies, including one collector's edition hardback edition that I will send to you. I will sign it myself and send it right over to you. So make sure you click that button. Other ways to support us is to check out the links in the video description below for Geek Grind Coffee, for thebeardstruggle.com, our merch store, my books. All of that stuff helps support the channel. It helps get new equipment in here, new cameras. I need a new camera. I need some new lighting. All of that will help get that in here with your support. But the biggest one is just click that red button. And I don't even care if you click the bell. YouTube notifications suck anyway, so clicking the bell is not going to do you much good, but do click the red button. So we're going to do something a little different today, like I said. Yesterday we looked at Nubs from Odd Squad Family, one of his newer ones, and he was featuring a rapper named Enkay47. And I really liked him, and I went and looked at his channel, and I listened to a couple songs. Welcome, Ed. Welcome. I listened to a couple of NK's songs, and I really liked him, and I found this one, and this one got me. I really dig this song. I think it's a fantastic one. Now, normally I do new bands to the show on Saturdays, but I didn't want to wait till Saturday. I will probably do Sarah Cleary, though, on Saturday. So this is Enkay47 featuring Sarah Cleary, In My Head. If you're in the live stream with Ed, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. But here we go. This is Enkay47, like I said, In My Head. Cheers.
If today was your last day, and if this was your last breath, would you accept what you've gotten in life, or just be forgotten like past tense? I feel like I'm on a bad stretch. If I'm being honest, I'm mad stressed. I've been looking for the answers. I just wish I had the access.
I'm going to pause right there because that first passage, we've heard that before in different contexts, in different ways, but essentially, have you done things that you're proud of in your life up to this point? We just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't know when it's going to be over. Are you leaving behind a legacy you're proud of? That's basically what he's asking there. And we've heard that again in a few different contexts in a few different ways, but it's a very important question that we should be asking ourselves every day.
I just wish I had the access. Ever since I was a kid and knew that I was different, significant wasn't significant. I finished school and I got my certificate. I learned to live with the shit that I've done. And no, I'll never tell anybody right up until the day I die and my body's right up. And when I'm in the sky and I'm being judged by God or whatever, don't know what the fuck is after my death. Am I dramatic? I guess I deal with manic depression. It's automatic, I'm mad. Maybe it's all in my head, maybe it's not, but again, I've been looking for myself in some places that I swear to God that I've been. I just forgot them again. It's probably trauma again. Cause honestly, maybe it's all in my head.
I'm going to pause there too and back up. This song starts out, and this song got to me. It touched me a little bit because I can relate to some of the stuff about growing up and you know, not feeling special, not feeling noticed, doing my best and having to live with what I got. You know, I didn't go to college like I wished I had, like my parents wished I had, you know, and the early part of my adulthood was a little tight, was a little rough, but I got through it, mostly with my wife, who we lived together and then got married later. And that helped, but not everybody has that. And I can relate to this. I can feel for this guy, going through that and then having to deal with the consequences of early decisions in his life, and how they go on. And that's kind of what this song is going to be about, is dealing with that, dealing with the thoughts in his head, dealing with trying to make something of himself without, you know, with the cards he was dealt, basically.
Honestly, maybe it's all in my head. I'm caught in narcotics again. I'm telling my mom that I've been fine and I'm doing okay, and the music I'm making is working, and she's telling me I deserve it. My family's proud, and so they pull the curtain right off of my body, exposing the surface. I know for certain that my life is going in circles, and here we go again. I feel like I've been here before. I let a lot of people that'll hurt me just walk in my home like it's missing the door. I haven't been in this position before. I'm rich but I'm poor. I do whatever I want for a living, but there's a whole lot of shit I can't afford. If I couldn't record, then I'd blow out my brains on the floor. I gotta switch the mind state. Who the fuck are you to think this you define if I'm great? If I create thoughts in my mind, then I make everything you're looking at right now. How my fake? If I take all the bad thoughts in my brain and put it on a plate right now with my steak, then I slay all the bad thoughts that I think. I'm the one that chooses the path that I take. It's all in my head.
I'm gonna back. The way that ended is great, but first I want to talk about his rap is very smooth. This is why I like this guy, and when I went and listened to his other stuff, I really dig his style. I like his sound, his voice. He's very clear. He doesn't mumble. He doesn't rap really fast. And if you guys have watched this show enough, you know I don't like speed rap or mumble rap. I want to understand what they're saying because they clearly have something to say. Or at least some of them do, and I want to hear it. I want to know what they're talking about. I want to understand what they're conveying, because in a way, this is very much poetry in voice, and if you can't understand it, you can't appreciate it. So I like that about him. And then the way he ends it very much is this is taking ownership of it all. This is on me. This is my decision. I'm doing this. I got to deal with, or I got to, I guess, live with the consequences of my own actions, but this is me. And that's kind of how he ends that passage. And while he's struggling with the doubt and struggling with trying to make something and trying to get somewhere, he still comes back at the end to that, this is all on me. And I think that's a stance that a lot of people fail to accept. They want to put it all on somebody else's fault that I didn't make it, that I failed, that I'm not good enough. It's somebody else's problem, not mine. And that's a too common thought process, I think. So I like the way he ended that entire passage. And now we're going to jump into Sarah, and I love her voice, and I went and listened to more of her stuff too after this song, and I like her a lot as well.
It's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my, maybe it's all in my, it's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my, maybe it's all in my head. Wasted time, escape my mind. I'm so cold inside. When I close my eyes and face inside, I just know that I never going back to the way that I was. Never going back to the way that I was. It's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my, maybe it's all in my, it's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my, maybe it's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my head, maybe it's all in my head, it's all in my head, it's all in my head. It's all in my head.
Fantastic. I love the way that ended, and I love the sort of I'm never going back to that, and they show him on the other side of that portal or that window, saying I'm never going back to that. I think that this song is very much about dealing with those past issues and taking ownership of what is holding you back, so to speak, and then making that decision. Like, I'm not going to go back to being that way. I'm not going to go back to letting that hold me back. Love it. I really like this guy. NK is I like his style. I like his vocalization. I like his articulation. His writing is good. Not my genre, but an inspirational message. Yeah, it's I do a lot of different stuff on this channel, and it's not always everybody's cup of tea, but sometimes you find hidden gems in there, hidden messages that are important, I think. So yeah, thanks for stopping in, even though it's not your genre. It's that's why I like doing this show, because sometimes I find things I didn't expect or wouldn't have gone looking for because I watched somebody else's video, and then I discover somebody else. That's always cool to me. Like, Sarah is going to be totally different when I go do Sarah Cleary on a show. Her stuff's completely different, so that'll be cool to see. But yeah, I love it. I like this guy. He's definitely going in the book. We will be looking at Enkay47 again. Go check out the rest of his stuff on his channel. I linked to this video in the description below. Let him know the Frags Beer Network sent you, so he knows where the love is coming from. And come back soon for more. I will be back tomorrow with more, and some gaming streams hopefully soon, closer to the weekend. And thank you, Ed. I'm glad that I like to keep the variation up and give you guys some different things to enjoy. So thank you so much. I will see you all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.